I about fell off my seat. That was graceful. Alrighty friends, welcome back to another video. So I'm very excited for this video for two reasons. One, stepping out of my comfort zone because I'm not a goal person. I don't do goals, and yet here we are. And number two, look how beautiful this background is. We're fixing to take down our Christmas decorations. It is like 2 or 3 days after Christmas, but I'm loving every second of it while they're up. Also, got the topping. So honestly, it's really funny that I'm even making this video right now because, like I said, I'm just not a goals person. I'm not one of those people who make, you know, big huge goals, but I want this video to be more so just areas in my life that there's just things I want to accomplish, if that makes sense. So as you do when you are wanting to plan out your year, you need to plan it. So let's do that. Alrighty, so now that we have planned and wrote down everything, we're going to get started. So I sectioned out my goals into 5 different areas of my life: faith, YouTube, financial, personal, and travel. The first thing that I want to talk about, or the first area in my life that I want to talk about is, are you okay? In my life is just faith. I really want to focus on growing my relationship with Christ and just putting that time in and reading my Bible more. And another area is just going to church. I want to find my home church. I've been bouncing around recently because if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you knew that I've been sick for a couple of years up until June of this year. Or when is this video going up? June of 2022. The Lord completely healed me. And so we hadn't been in church for a while, and I hadn't been able to drive or anything. And so now that I'm able to, and now that I'm working and I have my own car and stuff again, I really want to get back in church and find a church that is just home to me. And I've honestly been really struggling with that because, like, the church I grew up in as a kid, I visited there a couple of times. I love the people there. It's just, I just know that's not where I'm meant to be right now. And I've been visiting, you know, coworkers' churches and stuff again. I love their churches, but I'm just, you know, trying to find where the Lord wants me. Okay. Now the second part is YouTube. Obviously, if I'm looking down, we've been talking about the notebook already, but yeah. So the second area I want to focus on this year is YouTube, and I still want to, you know, be consistent with posting every Monday, but I also want to throw in 1 or 2 extra videos a week, maybe on Thursdays or something, and just get to posting, you know, a little bit more than just 1 video a week. I also just really want to focus on, you know, gaining my skills with doing YouTube, with filming, and, you know, getting more comfortable around the camera and editing and all of the shebang. And then also, you know, I do want to share my life in a way that really represents Christ well and glorifies Christ in the things that he has done for me. And my whole purpose behind the channel is being somebody that I wish I had growing up. And I want to teach things that, you know, hard lessons that I've learned, and just, you know, different stuff like that. And obviously I love my vlogs. I want to post more vlogs and get better at vlogging and more consistent with it, because we all know I'm not. But that is a goal. And then the third little section on my list here is financial. Literally the very first bullet point on this list is getting my car paid off. As you guys know, I got a 2010 Volkswagen Beetle a couple months ago. I'm very thankful the Lord blessed me with another Beetle Bug, but I want to get that baby paid off. And that way, you know, I'm not in debt. I don't like being in debt, but it was necessary for me to have my own car right now. But I have it all planned out so I can get it paid off this year. Next year? When am I posting this video? I want to get it paid off in 2023. Also, I really want to build up my savings and my emergency fund up to $1,000. So that would be obviously $2,000 saved between the both of them. But in 2022, I really focused on getting my bills saved to $1,000. That way I have, you know, 3-ish so months of bills saved at all times. Because, I mean, you never know what could happen. And that's been, you know, something I really wanted to focus on, was just getting that built up. And then I want to get my car paid off. And then I want to put back as much in savings and emergency fund as I can, while I'm paying off my car, and then obviously after I pay off my car, I'll be able to focus on those things a little bit more. I also want to continue to be wise with money. As I've talked about a little bit already, whenever I was sick, I wasn't able to work. So I didn't have a single ounce of money to my name. It was very little money, if any. And usually it was, birthday, Christmas, whatever. But during that season, I really prayed, Lord, when I am able to go back to work, teach me to be wise with money. Give me a little, teach me before you give me more. And I'm so thankful for those prayers and being consistent with wanting to learn those things, because it has really helped me now. And something that I struggled with before I got sick, the last time I was working at a job was in 2019. And something that I really struggled with was idolizing money and holding money to a higher standard than what it actually is. And don't get me wrong, money is important, but I think there is that fine line between money being important and money not being important, because you don't want it to be too important in the sense that it runs your life, but you don't want it to be too unimportant that you're just blowing it all the time. So I really prayed about finding that middle balance, and honestly, just really tithing has helped a lot with that. Tithing can teach you a lot, and just that constant prayer and let the Lord shape and mold the process, and that really helps. So number 4 is personal. So for me, it is with working again. I've been having a really hard time finding balance between working, resting, doing YouTube, spending time with family and friends, and all of the things. And that's just something that I really want to get better at in 2023, is just finding that balance. Because I'm the type of person, I know I've said this before, but I just get really recharged being by myself. And like, I get recharged by being around people too. But I think, everybody needs that time just to rest and unwind. And I'm finding it really hard to find that balance of making sure I have that time to unwind. And then if I don't have it, I just get really burnt out if I go like weeks and weeks and weeks without having any time to be able to rest. So I want to find that balance. I think that's it on that section. Okay. So then the last section is travel. So the big thing that I want to do this year is I want to go down to Florida, and that's where my best friend lives. Her birthday is in May, and I wanted to go down there for her birthday. It may not be in May, it may be a couple months later. I don't know when I'm financially going to be able to, obviously, but that is a goal of mine, is to excuse me, but that is a goal of mine, is to get my butt down to Florida and spend some time with the bestie. I also do want to do a couple more just day trips. A couple weeks ago, we went to the aquarium with my niece, and we was gone from morning to night. It was so much fun just getting to go out of state really quick, go to the aquarium, do some shopping, do some stuff. And I want to do that a little bit more this year too. Obviously, again, I don't know, how much I will be able to, but I do want to, focus on that too. But I think that is it for this little video here. Also, I did want to mention, I talked about the financial part of it. I am going to be doing a budgeting video very soon, so stay tuned for that. Because again, I just want to, plant some seeds and just teach y'all things that I've learned. So that is it for this video. I'm going to turn off the camera and film the budgeting video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this beautiful background. Also, if you see toys in this general direction, ignore it. My niece was here yesterday, and she has toys everywhere. You always find toys in different nooks and crannies. It's honestly hilarious. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, now let's do some awkwardness for thumbnail picture. I need coffee.